So what did she do to me? I wonder if I can actually answer this with my music, Meme Poofy, because I don't recognize your name. So if this is all new, I've talked about this so many fucking times. So let's see if my music can answer this question for you. I'm curious. I could answer, but it's a long fucking story. And I've said it, I don't mind you asking. But let's just see if my music actually can answer that question. That would be sick if someone knew. Okay, so this is an album. Okay, this is my album. Based on the events that have started this whole fucking issue with my sister, the core of the root of why I don't see my daughter, my issue with the cops who miss fucking. So here you. The album is called The Sista Hits, Episode 1. This album cover is my eyeball from a selfie I took 30 seconds to a minute after she punched me in the eyeball in my home where I was living with my mom while I was taking care of her while she had cancer in the last year of her life. Rest in peace, Iris Kogo. And my daughter was right there as well. Okay, that's the skinny of it. She proceeded. It was a long hostile relationship. We weren't supposed to have, like, she canceled contact with me like a year prior to this event. Anyway, whatever. She snapped out during an altercation, ended up assaulting me in front of my daughter. I did the proper thing, took evidence, called the cops. You don't fuck around. You don't create that kind of example in front of my daughter. I don't give a shit. That's the proper way you do things, okay? That's the proper example you make. That's the proper way you show how a man's supposed to fucking act, is you take that shit and you fucking... I have no interest in my sister being in my life. She's fucked up many times. But anyway, this song's called Getting Hit by a Bitch. The song's called Getting Hit by a Bitch. It's for song 1 on my EP, The Sista Hits, Episode 1. I really apologize for my pride on my vocals and stuff like that. I do this in one day.
Getting hit by a bitch. Oh, the embarrassment. Did you have to flip your lid right in front of my kid? Getting hit by a bitch. Much to my chagrin.
I was emotional doing these songs as well.
Now let's play out the drama. It was about a year ago. Got your email and I quote.
Joey Fitzgerald, what up?
Communication between you and I obliged. Thought your negativity was finally gonna get the fuck out my life. Then I moved in with mom. Then she got cancer. To stay and take care was the best answer. That gave you the opening to find your way back into my life, just to give me a smack. If it looks like a bitch and it walks like a bitch and it talks like a bitch, I'm getting hit by that bitch.
Hey, yo.
Now you're gonna stay out of my life. Getting hit by a bitch. Oh, the shame of it. Did you have to fall off your rocker right in front of my daughter? Getting hit by a bitch. Attacking my vision. You're like our family's Osama, terrorizing right in front of mama. Don't you know who I am? You got masturbated. Getting hit by a bitch. Oh, the embarrassment. Did you have to flip your lid right in front of my kid?
No, this is not a new one.
Bitch. Much to my chagrin, you gave me eyeball trauma right in front of our mama.
dude, the bots never left. I don't know who the fuck is botting me. But when I got removed from the network, I thought that someone on the network was botting me. They unless they're not bots, I have no fucking clue. But anyway, what's up, yo? So what's going on here is I'm just somebody asked about my sister, so it just opens a fucking can of worms. But it is part of the Frosty story. So if you're just tuning in, you know, I basically put my real life into the script. I mean, I wasn't streaming on YouTube at this time, but I was like a year later. But fuck, this is real as fuck shit. So I don't know if my vocals aren't that great, well produced, but I was getting hit by a bitch. So here's the next one. Why are you trying to hurt me? So I'm just trying to find out if I can kind of explain the story through my music, because they got introduced to this situation via my song "Rest in Peace, Shauna Lee's Teats," which is like an ultimate fucking grudge song, essentially. But you got to resolve your problems, people. Make sure to always resolve your problems, because you never know. You never know when someone's had enough of your fucking shit.
Oh yeah. Some of y'all ain't learned yet. When you be fucking with Frosty, there's just one option to select.
Ruin life crew, bitch.
Why? Why you try and hurt me? Why? Why you try and hurt me? Bitch, why? Why you trying to hurt me? Took your best shot when you were standing right in front of me. Play a show, then I wake up in the morning. Bitch home when I'm making her that warning. Mind your business, bitch. Just like an anal hemorrhoid itch. Flaring up, tearing up, swearing up and down. All over this asshole bitch for years. Been an 8-ball of negative energy, cocaine insane. Thought you got that hope you need, but nah. Your mind is still fucked. Took one too many cocks to the brain from all them dicks you sucked. Why? Why you try and hurt me? Why? Why you try and hurt me? Bitch, why? Why you trying to hurt me? Took your best shot when you were standing right in front of me. Why? Why you try and hurt me? Why? Why you try and hurt me? Bitch, why? Why you trying to hurt me? Took a cheap shot when you were standing right in front of me. Took your shot, laughed it off, selfie off, I called the cops, snitch a bitch, eyeball twitch, now you're gonna make me rich. Took your shot, laughed it off, selfie off, I called the cops, snitch a bitch, eyeball twitch, now you're gonna make me rich. Took your...
Now, you're going to make me rich. Now, what did I mean by that? What did I mean by that? Now, I wrote this album after I reported the crimes to the police, okay? Just saying. Okay? And after I've been treated unfairly, let's just say. Improperly is a better way. And we'll see.
Shot, laughed it off, selfie off, I called the cops, snitch a bitch, eyeball twitch, now you're gonna make me rich. Why? Why you try and hurt me? Why?
Maybe at this point I realized the severity of what had happened, and I realized it for the full exploitative value in this little story. Okay, let's just say you're gonna make me rich means I can milk the fuck out of this shit, because I don't see any of these pieces of shit backing down anytime soon. So it's a slow, and it's developing.
You try and hurt me, bitch, why? Why you trying to hurt me? Took your best shot when you were standing right in front of me. Why? Why you trying to hurt me? Why? Why you trying to hurt me? Bitch, why? Why you trying to hurt me? Took a cheap shot when you were standing right in front of me, bitch.
Okay, so here's my first death metal song with MC Frosty.
I heard you loud.
It's called Had Your Chance to Kill Me. Okay, now the reason I called that is because almost immediately before she punched my eyeball, she said, I'm going to kill you. And you had your fucking chance.
Clear.
Sorry, I'll start that over.
What the fuck? I heard you loud and clear. What the fuck were you thinking? Had your chance to kill me. You tried to end my life. You tried to kill me. Had your chance to end my fucking life, bitch. You looked at me straight in the eyes. You said it straight to my face. Your bitch ass trick caught me by surprise. Sucker punch straight to my face. You have murderous rage. I gave you the stage. That'll be your last chance until you die of old age. Bitch, you didn't know I'm on a different level. MC Frosty's protected by the devil. Had your chance to kill me. You tried to end my life. You tried to kill me. Had your chance to end my fucking life, bitch. I have to admit, it tickled a bit. It never rings on your face until I can see fit. But if your intention is to make me die, I recommend that you don't punch me in the eyes. A bitch ass pussy, you fucking little wussy. You cunt cocksucker, baby, while I need your sussy. At least now you know there's not much you can do. Try to kill MC Frosty, now it's ruined life crew. Bitch, hoe, cunt, slut, I don't really give a fuck. Set you off when I said you're a broken vagina. Said you's a bitch, hoe, cunt, slut, I don't really give a fuck. Set you off
When I said you have a broken vagina, say you's a bitch, hoe, cunt, slut, I don't really give a fuck. Set you off when I said you have a broken vagina.
bitch, hoe, cunt, slut, I don't really give a fuck. Set you off when I said you're a broken vagina. Girl, had your chance to kill me. You tried to end my life. You tried to kill me. Had your chance to end my fucking life, bitch. Had your chance to kill me. You tried to end my life. You tried to kill me. Had your chance to end my fucking life, bitch.
So yeah, my prod sucks. The kick should have been louder, like, or whatever. Yeah, so it's a joke, right? And I have lyrics referencing the joke. So the exact the insult that led to her punching me in the eyeball was threatening my life. Then I didn't report the threat to my life because I didn't take it as a threat. She was like 5'2". Like, anyway, she got me good. But I said that she leeches onto my daughter due to her failure for the purpose of being human because of her broken vagina. Implying that because she can't have kids, she leeches onto my daughter. Which I don't even know if she can have kids. It was actually an inside joke. It was an inside joke because she had some problem with a boyfriend earlier than that. And she made like a joke at the fucking at a family gathering about a broken vagina. So it was actually referencing that specific moment between her and I. But who knows how she took it? Maybe she actually does have a broken vagina. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so this song puts kind of like an end to like the incident. Okay, if you listen to the lyrics closely, those three songs. Then we have the report to the police. Okay, this is my first diss track against Tommy McKay, basically. Badge number 36 with the Cornwall Police Service. Used to be the Cornwall Community Police Service, okay? CCPS, okay? So I made a song called Condones Clobbering, Punching, and Striking. Condones, so C, clobbering, C, P, punching, and striking, which is what my sister did. She clobbered me, she punched me, she struck me in the eyeball, okay? Rap metal.
911 emergency, what are you reporting?
Condones clobbering and punching and striking. Protect and serve. Next stop to the motherfucking cop shop. About to drop a dime, I got my fucking eye popped. Bitch hit me, tried to split me. Visible bruising on my face, should be an open and shut case. But the investigating officer, he looked me up and down, thinking this Frosty motherfucker must be some kind of clown. Are you sure that you really wanna make a report? Yes sir, officers, take this bitch to court. Condones clobbering and punching and striking. Protect and serve. So he gives me a piece of paper, then tells me to write a statement. I put the details of the caper, which began the masturbation. Took him about a minute to come to his conclusion, which caused me confusion. Could he not see my contusion? Tells me this could be perceived as a consensual fight. If that's what you believe, you must think something's not right. With my head brain dead is basically what you said. Or maybe you have the impression that I'm an inbred meth head. Clobbering.
I have no idea why he might think I'm an inbred meth head or I'm just a meth head. I just figured that you might assume if I'm a meth head that I'm inbred. I have no idea. Except for the fact that I had a run-in with this investigating officer 4 months before he was basically assigned to take over this fucking assault case or whatever, however they do it. I had an incident with him where I was smoking a joint outside my fucking apartment, okay, with I smoke a lot, who's in chat sometimes, and weed wasn't legal at this point, but we were outside after a recording session while I was living with my mom, but she wasn't there, and she was in Ottawa for some chemo or something. Anyway, so I was making a song, and came out, it was actually Frosty's Nuts. No, Frosty is Nuts. I apologize. So we were out there smoking a joint, and it's like 6, 7 a.m. in the morning, and this fucking cop rolls up at the fountain that I stream at once in a while, and this cop fucking rolls up in his fucking cruiser, his SUV, stops. We're like at the fountain smoking, comes out, and he starts questioning us. And he does say it smells kind of funny. My buddy put the joint out or whatever, and then he asks our names and where we live. And I smoke a lot says, I don't need to provide you that information. Why are you asking? And the cop, anyways, yeah, the cop, so they had a back and forth, like persistent. And I smoke a lot stood his ground. And I was like nice to the cop. I was like, dude, like, I smoke a lot, chill out, bro. Like, you know, and then he's like, no, he's violating. And I was like, whoa, okay. Like, and the cop ended up leaving. But the last thing I said to him was make sure to check out MC Frosty. I didn't give him my name, but I said, make sure to check out MC Frosty. Then 4 months later, that cop is investigating this situation, okay? And if you listen to the lyrics, first he said, oh, it could be perceived as a consensual fight because I said that I close proximity because she was standing next to my daughter who was just sitting at the fucking table and she wasn't leaving. I told her to leave 6 fucking times. You have to leave. You're a trespasser after the first time. So, like, she's not leaving, so I fucking close proximity because she was yelling, and, like, I can get agitated, too. And I was just there, leave. No. So, fuck. And eventually, yeah, after I made that remark about the broken vagina, she said, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. I laughed. And then she cracked me in the fucking eyeball with rings, like rings. And I believe she premeditated it personally, but I can't prove that. Just do some things that happened afterwards, which was kind of indicate that she was recording the incident. Because I was like, you're fucked. She's like, self-defense. I was like, I didn't do anything. And she was like, verbal abuse. And I was like, that's not a crime. And then, anyway, I think she was recording it personally. But anyway, she's got nothing. And anyway. There was no reason for that. I think she thought I was going to react violently back at her. That's what I think she set up. She did it to fucking get me, take as much possible damage, and because it was over some bullshit. And that's my theory. And I laughed, I took a selfie, and I called the cops. Because my daughter was there. And I'm not saying that I would have reacted violently anyway. but I might have, who knows what would have happened if my daughter wasn't there. But my sister isn't big, but she had a weapon on her, basically. Like, she's feisty. I wouldn't have engaged with her. I'm not violent. I know. And as soon as it happened, I was like, you're fucked. And I'm happy I have the platform to be able to expose this bitch for it. And I ain't lying in any of this.
And punching and striking, protect and serve, clobbering and punching and striking, the fucking nerve. If that's the way you see it, you lost all my respect. So much for empathy, integrity, who you trying to protect? When you handle reports of assaults that are sexual, do you act like a jerk and assume that rape is consensual? Condones clobbering and punching and striking, protect and serve, clobbering and punching and striking, the fucking nerve. Condones clobbering and punching and striking, protect and serve. Condones clobbering and punching and striking, oh, the fucking nerve.
So I promoted the fuck out of this song, okay? And I made a video. Actually made a music video where it shows all the shit. I should have showed that instead. Shit. And that was my first video regarding this that I promoted locally. I got good reactions on Facebook, and I promoted it on the Cornwall Police Services page a few times, and then eventually they contacted me. Now, here's the problem, me and Poofy. My sister is a government worker. She's a senior advisor at the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. She has like a career and shit, okay? This charge, the cops did not end up filing charges against her. They made up some bullshit. I'll just tell you right now. And I rebutted every single fucking point they made. And, but basically my sister said that she acted in self-defense. And, she said that I pushed her. And I only found out that she actually said that I pushed her because it was when the Children's Aid Service was interviewing me about 3 weeks after the event. And this social worker advised me of this. I knew that my sister said that she acted in self-defense, but the cops didn't tell me what she did because I didn't ask, because I said it was a lie. And I was like, okay, so what the fuck happened here? Now the Children's Aid Service has on file some false allegation against me. And I'd already released this album. I just didn't know. I knew she said it was self-defense, but I didn't know exactly what. And I was like, whoa. So there's an accusation of me acting violently. I'm not violent. Like I pushed a guy when I was like 18 or something in high school. I almost got in a fight, but we didn't fight. And other than that, nothing in my adulthood, no violent actions. So it's like, I kind of take that personally, especially when that's an example that I try to set for my fucking daughter, is not to act violently. And anyway, my daughter was there and witnessed it. There's no fucking way she said that I could corroborate that or anything. So like, my daughter's smart and shit. You know what I mean? Like anyway. Yeah, so there's a lot of angles to take from this from an exploitative manner. So I have some individual album art for some of these songs. I guess I could. Well, so I took like the male domestic abuse angle on like the "Why You Trying to Hurt Me" song. I think, yeah, because I'm pretty sure if she showed up with. Okay, wait. If she showed up with bruises on her fucking face and said that I punched her in the eyeball, and she showed up with bruises on her face, and then in my statement, I was like, I acted in self-defense, but yes, I did. I'm pretty sure they would charge me. I'm pretty sure they would have charged me before I even had a chance to say any one goddamn thing. Being a male. Hold on here. So yeah, okay. So I'll show. So okay. So my next song that I did. So after so fuck. I tried to work it out with the cops. Okay, I tried to work it out. Anyway, they wouldn't press charges. So my mom passed away. I was like, okay. I actually asked my mom because she was a witness to it as well. But I asked my mom. I was like, would you prefer if I did not like pursue these charges? Like, because she was like basically on her deathbed. So I was like, would you? And this was in like December that I asked her, like, would you prefer? She's like, yes. So I eased off for my mom's sake, and I was living with her. I was like, okay, fine. Because the cops were shutting me down hard, okay? And it would have taken legal shit. And I was like, and that's just stressful for my mom. So I already, initiated, which was probably stressful enough for her. And then, so I eased off in December. Then my mom passed away in May. So I reinitiated the operation, okay? So I made a song called Criminal Police Service. CPS, because they changed their name from Cornwall Community Police Service to Cornwall Police Service, just CPS. And I brought Ricky Dinkles out on this one. So here's the music video for this one. So Ricky Dinkles is like another Ruin Life crew, like MC Frosty, like alter ego. And MC Frosty on this.
Introducing out of the 613, hailing from Cornwall, Ontario, longtime member of the Criminal Police Service, Constable Detective Ricky Dinkles.
Oh yeah, officer of the law, it's my motherfucker.
I apologize. This is not the correct video. My apologies. Yes. Oh, shit.
Introducing out of the 613, hailing from Cornwall, Ontario, longtime member of the Criminal Police Service, Constable Detective Ricky Dinkles.
Oh yeah, officer of the law, it's my motherfucking duty to protect all y'all. Took 4 fucking tries to make it on the force. Gotta be smart as a pig, built like a horse.
Oh, I love that t-shirt. I didn't actually buy one.
Killed a drunk driver, so lucky that I'm not dead. Ha! Cover up on my homeboys, we the criminal police.
No, I'm not flat right.
In the ground, Vix, bitch, we gonna make you snitch. Don't matter if you're 13, we gonna treat you so mean. Intimidate you with threats until you come clean. Cause your sister called us when she caught you with a gram of weed. The Molly's here.
Promotional video for my merch, by the way. Oh, okay. Whoa. What was that? See, I'd already shown that fucking. Okay, so here's there's some subliminal shit going on here. Okay, so this. Okay, this is. Okay. So this is a wanted poster that I made, and I clearly covered it up just out of regard. But originally, all that shit wasn't covered up, and I posted that on Facebook, and I tagged a few people that you knew and all this shit and whatever. So I posted it on Facebook. Now, when the cops finally got back to me after the original assault on like the third, it happened on a Saturday. It originally got back to me on Thursday, okay, and they started feeding me some bullshit about why they weren't fucking charging her. And I told them that the accusation of self-defense was defamation of character. And the cop slyly transitioned into, speaking of defamation of character, pulls out a printout of this from my Facebook page. We could charge you with defamation for this. I'm like, okay, first off, it's a joke. Okay, wanted by the FBI. I'm like, is there an FBI in Canada? Like, no. I'm like, okay. I'm like, at the top it says Frosty Bureau of Investigation. I'm like, there is no. And the other cop's like, oh, the fonts. And I'm like, it's a wanted poster, by the way. It has like 666666666 as a phone number and like wanted for trespassing, assault causing bodily harm at that point. Because I didn't know that about the accusation that she acted in self-defense. So I think I've added that or something. Anyway, because that's mischief. It's called, to lie to the police. So anyway, so the cops, so them pulling that out. Anyway, defamation of character is like a civil fucking thing anyway. So here's the song.
No way, that's unconstitutional. Violate the rights. They swore to protect.
Okay.
Violate the rights.
Sorry.
Constitutional. Violate the rights.
So that's the selfie I took. That's a low res picture. I don't know if you can see the fucking bruising around my eye, but she actually got my eyeball. I have floaters. In my currently in my left peripheral vision. They're not there all the time. They're not like fucking, supremely, but they're there. There's like these black spots from exactly where she punched me. And I recognize them immediately. And that's why I fucking called the cops. Anyway, that's from like 30 seconds to a minute after she fucking punched me. And you can see some bruising around here and whatever. She fucking went for it, bud. But got my eyeball.
The city's budget projects. I'm the type of motherfucker said his house on fire. Make that insurance paper. You won't call me a witness on the law, bitch. So you're gonna trust me. My badge gives me mad automatic credibility. Not to mention plausible.
So this is the merch with Tommy's name on it.
Guilty, y'all should know.
Number 36.
Should have been the case with that motherfucking
Uh-oh, it's time for fucking Frosty.
The law made it my fucking business now to fix all y'all. Corruption starts at the bottom, you see. Unfortunately, you tried to pull a fast one in Frosty. Maybe I called you out of curiosity, just to see how the law applies to me living in poverty. Government employee assaulted me violently, supposed to be my family. Don't forget the trespassing. Maybe you thought it would be unlikely that a blue-head punk motherfucker like me would be so well-versed in the legalese. We'll do the center of expertise, watching every motherfucking move that you make. Gave you every single chance to fix your fucking mistakes. I never learned how to give people a break. If you're fucking with Frosty, there's a chance that you take that I won't come right back over top of ya, just to dominate ya at your own fucking game by your own fucking rules. I might do you some good. Coming for you, MC Frosty for mayor in 22. Here are the criminals. Treat us in a way that's unconstitutional. Violate the rights they swore to protect. 50K a day ripping off our city and our citizens.
Gotta throw the Incel album on there. I put that on the Incel album. So like, if I don't know, if
Thank you, Senator Moran.
If anybody's ever checking me out, they have a plethora of things they can use to discredit me. Let's just say. Anyway, so to continue on the storyline here, so I made that song. I mean, the cops contact me on Facebook. I had face-to-face escalations with them and all this shit. And nothing was happening. And then in and around, what's up, Todd Burgundy? What's up, man? Then in around the holiday season of the end of 2019, so this is around the starting of 2020, I came into contact with some photos of Tommy McKay, the investigating officer, at a party where alcohol is being consumed while he's in uniform, and there are party goers wearing his vest, which contains some restricted weaponry, just saying, like a taser, pepper spray, shit like that, or whatever they do. I'll show you the video. And so now, while maybe that's not entirely illegal, I don't know the rules on that. Like, I guess if you're supervising somebody or something, I guess you're allowed, but you're on duty letting people wear your shit? Come on now. Come on. Yeah. So I decided to take a different angle to be able to now all of these songs are being marketed on Facebook locally, okay? All of them. Each song. So when I say you're gonna make me rich, I'm selling merch nobody really bought any, but just the fact that I have merch with people's names and faces, it's professional trolling. This is a promotional campaign to exploit the public accountability in order to fucking hold those accountable for wronging me. I don't care how petty it is. Fix your fucking issues. You shouldn't have lied. She shouldn't have lied. She shouldn't have lied. Because that's what pisses me off. You can't defame, you can't hit me in the eyeball and defame my character, okay? When it comes to my fucking daughter, all right? That ain't cool. That ain't cool. The cops allowed that to happen. How the fuck did they allow a false statement to get from them to the fucking children's aid? Bullshit. Oh, I knew that cop knew. I know that cop knew what the fuck he was doing too. I guarantee fucking to you. Ooh. So I'm taking out heavy on him. You can't. He didn't think I had a platform. Facebook's a great platform for fucking advertising. I'm just gonna say that. It's so amazing as long as I follow the advertiser's policies, which limits me to political shit unless I verify my ID. I haven't done that yet, but I can't go full bore political on this. I'm not able to because I can't market it. I can make songs for whatever the fuck I want, but I can't advertise it until I verify my ID with them. I don't have ID, so fuck. I will though soon. I'll go get it. So anyway, so I decided to take a different angle, which was get a little, maybe sell out a little bit and do some cover songs because everybody loves a good cover song, right? But a parody cover song, so I can use copyrighted material if I need to, because that's a little satire gets a little pass and parody gets a little pass on that type of shit. So and that's why I can use beat. That's why I can use somebody's beat. Oh, I remade it though. I remade both these beats. So here's what happened. First, I made Tommy, I Got You Where I Want You, which is a cover of The Fly's Got You Where I Want You. And this is actually has 2,000 views now on it. And basically, what happened with this one, and this is after I received these photos, and I was like, oh my God, it was just somebody who knew of my plight and saw the pictures and got them and sent them.
What's your favorite?
Hey. KCW 1801673. Hashtag. Opening a bottle.
Point of this, Tommy. What's your favorite song? I bet it's that Ricky.
So, here we have, obviously, it's a photo of from some type of interface, right? Here's Tommy back here. Is some guy at a party. I blocked out the faces of the innocent. We got some Absolute vodka down here. It looks like some salsa. Fucking cucumbers, phone. Fucking guy and this guy looking back here. He's got a drink. He's got a drink back here. It looks like Coke or something. Who knows? Is he drunk? Is that a drunk face? I don't know.
Dinkles one. Well, I think I'm smart. You sweet thing.
Oh, the chick too. Perfect. So we got the.
Name. Your career is dying here, Tommy. Got you where I want you. Oh yeah, Tommy.
I wonder if he chugged it.
Got you where I want you.
Look at that stupid face. This guy is not smart.
Maybe just
Okay. Wait, let's explain this picture. Okay, so I just done a fresh dye. Okay? And I knew the cops are going to be looking into me, okay? I wanted to give them a real good look. I think I succeeded in my intentions on this picture. I use it all the time for all kinds I think this picture is self-fucking-explanatory, and I think it achieves a very distinct purpose. I don't even think we need to say.
Tommy, did you know that you broke the law? They had your vest for a while.
Oh yeah, I was in a vibe. I was vibing for that picture. By the way, just a little aside to that. I watched the first 18 seasons of America's Next Top Model, okay? And Tyra Banks was always about the fierce eyes, okay? So I gave fierce eyes in that picture. Just saying. Okay. Wait. So, just in case I ever do get to enter the Cornwall Police Service another time regarding this issue, I hope to God I'm wearing this motherfucking t-shirt, which I still have, which says, Cornwall Police Service, tell me there isn't enough evidence to charge my sister for assault in case CW 180167743. So that is a picture of my face 30 seconds to a minute after the assault, and the doctor's note confirming eye trauma from when I went to the emergency room that day. I have that t-shirt somewhere.
Badge 36, MC Frosty owns you, Tommy. Got you where I want you. Oh yeah, Tommy.
So bad, we would have spec 187.
I want you, where I want you, I want you. Suffer, you shouldn't charge my sister. Wound you like I do, or breath me like no other. Suffer, you shouldn't charge my sister. When you rock me, baby, put me full string lover. Suffer, you shouldn't charge my sister. Wound you like I do, or breath me like no other. Suffer, you shouldn't charge my sister. When you rock me, baby, gotta put me full string lover. I think I'm smart. You sweet thing.
This song was also created on live stream because the whole song was created on live stream.
Tell me my name. Your career is dying here, Tommy. Suffer, you shouldn't charge my sister. Got you.
Go Dr. Remy Live.
Suffer, you shouldn't charge my sister. Oh yeah. Rock me, baby. Put me full string Tommy. Suffer, you shouldn't charge my sister. I got you where I want you. Suffer, you shouldn't charge my sister.
Yeah! Fierce eyes. More hilarious comedy parody expose music and videos at mcfrosty00.live. So I had that domain for a while. I just don't have it right now through Streamlabs, where I had all. They allow you to put all your videos on there and all that shit. So I had that full site there with the merch with their faces on it. Or did I do one with his face on it yet? I'm not sure. So the story behind this song. So I got away with marketing this one on Facebook for a few days. I think I got like 7,000 views on this one. Okay. And then they canceled my ad because of this. Because of the interface. You're not allowed to have an interface. So you can see that as clearly a screenshot from some interface. Okay? They don't allow that. It's an advertiser policy. I didn't know it. Okay? So I was like, shit. I better do another one. So since he was popping champagne, I took Pop It Like It's Hot and made Pop It Like It's Cop. Butt Snake. What up? Oh. Okay. Now, I made this beat from scratch as well. I listened to it and I remade the beat. Both these songs are all remade. And this one actually, like, the copyright recognizes the beat as a fucking close to the original, like, which is pretty cool. I got my model Jean Malk for this t-shirt. My t-shirt model Jean Malk. There he is. There's Jean Malk. So I put the cop on my t-shirt. And so this one I was able to market.
When the pig's in the crib, mom.
Because I cut out all the shit.
When the pigs put his vest on you. Pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot. And if a pig'll get an attitude, you have his and gunning, you have his and gunning, you have his and gunning. He got the emblem on his arm and he popping champagne. Constable Detective Tommy McKay's his name. I'm a nice dude.
Brainwashing. I'm just brainwashing. I'm repeating the same shit so people fucking get it.
Vote. Do I really need to shove my rights down your throat? The Frosty, exterior like Rogaine, the interior like Peruvian cocaine. I'ma teach you. This can be a phys ed, violate your man. How you gon' get
made this on live stream as well.
Beat ain't no filler, bringing heat, make you feel what I never feel, bringing you defeat. So don't say I never run up on your ear, talking all that legalese. Thought I would take it ease when your pig gave it best. You broke some of these. Shoulda thought about it. Took a second. Matter of fact, you should have taken for Tommy and thought before you messed with your boy MC Frosty.
Pigs in the crib, mom.
Pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot.
When the pigs put his vest on you.
Pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot.
And if a pig'll get an attitude,
you have his and gunning, you have his and gunning, you have his and gunning.
he got the emblem on his arm and he popping champagne. Constable Detective Tommy McKay's his name.
I'm a gangster, y'all knew that. Big Bang Frosty had to do that. Hair blue, looking sick and deranged. It's my brand, yeah, you made a mistake. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much, you thought I was a DJ too. 1, yup, 3, MCFROSTY. You can't fake it, I'ma break it when I make it. I specialize in ruining your life, career wasted. So bring your friends, all of y'all break inside. We got a world premiere right here, now we live. So now what's the stizzle? Were you on the jizzle? Uniform on in a kitchen full of drizzles. I am the pizzle, the frizzle, and the shizzle. MCs to the bizac, now piggies here we gizzo.
When the pig's in the crib, mom.
Pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot.
When the pigs put his vest on you.
Pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot.
And if a pig'll get an attitude,
you have his and gunning, you have his and gunning, you have his and gunning.
he got the emblem on his arm and he popping champagne. Constable Detective Tommy McKay's his name.
I'm a bad boy, I'm a big troll. I ain't got no car, I don't have many clothes. Troll you though, I'm a real biz-ass, Big Frosty, yeah. Now come and get my
they've had some
scissors
corruption
on the mobile
issues.
screens and in the magazines. If you play me close, you're on the wrong team. Oh, you got a gun, so you wanna pop back? Troll war for pigger. Try and stop that, don't need shoes, nah. Stay where I'm at, family's crying. You on the news, eating poutines. No job for you, must I remind you? I'm only here to troll you, make you accountable. Then I'ma sue you, Shauna pops you too. I'ma coming for you, subscribe pigger. Get your issue, Tommy come close. See you at the loose caboose.
Pigs in the crib,
I was eating
mom.
poutines at the Loose Caboose on one of my streams recently. I
When the
referenced
pigs
it
put
all
his vest
there.
on you.
Pop it like it's hot, pop
Pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot.
And if a pig'll get an attitude,
You have his gun, you have his gun, you have his gun.
he got the emblem on his arm and he popping champagne. Constable Detective Tommy McKay's his name.
Oh, I love saying his name in my songs. But still, I didn't get quite the reaction yet by this point. So, now, another aside to this. So this was probably, I think, January. Okay, so that song I was able to run ads for. So I got even more views than the seventh ad, I think. Maybe I didn't run it as long, but I was able to get more. And maybe the ad wasn't performing just as well because everybody already seen it, so I fucking just stopped it. It was January 11th I put that one out. Okay. So I was on welfare at this time, okay? I was in the Ontario Works Self-Employment Development Program, okay? For my label, Ruin Life Crew, and my artistry of MC Frosty, okay? They were well aware from day one that I had a number one track on a fucking platform, MC Frost, I Like Meth, okay? And he was like, you do what you gotta do, basically. Now, so I kept a monthly business report detailing the activities of my label and my artistry, which was generating a little bit of income at that point. This was after I started streaming on YouTube. And there was a little bit of income coming in for someone on welfare, which helped. Anything is better than nothing. And there's a little bit right from the get-go. So thank you to everybody who's donated. Thank you. And so I was detailing my activities. So I would be informing my social worker of all of the songs I release, all the videos I release, you know, and like, oh, I'm closer to getting monetization, you know, and like all this shit. And his office is in the same office as the cop shop. So anyway, so what happened next? What did happen next? Could an algorithm be suppressing? Nah. Maybe. I don't know how the algorithm's supposed to work. I don't think I'm niche, dude. I'm borderline. I'm borderline as far as the algorithm and TOS is concerned. I think that's why I Like Meth got banned so quickly when they changed when they clamped down after Trump there or whatever. I think that video had been flagged as borderline. So anyway, well, live streams. Okay, I don't get the join button because of the copyrighted music that I play with my guitar and stuff, right? Stuff like that. But I could go completely 100% original, but I don't really give a shit, man. To tell you the truth, whatever. Eventually, I'll get there. So I think after that, I put out some more music or whatever, and I did somewhat. No, I focused on streaming mostly. So no real progress in the situation from any of that. So then in the summer, wait. Yeah. So August of last year, I went and officially announced protest against the Cornwall Police Service to their faces. Well, I thought it would be. And I checked with the bylaw office if I needed any permits or anything like that. And they're like, no. To like just follow, you know, like the disturbance laws or noise laws or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what those are specifically. But I went and announced protest. So cringy. Live stream. Entering bitch zone. You's about to be owned. Bitch. Walk right in. Goddamn COVID. Can't get in!
Doors lock at 4:30. Stand clear. Hi, I'm looking to speak with someone about well, if there's any, actually to let you know about a protest that I'm doing, and I would at least to facilitate it. It's next week. My name is Jordan Pops.
So cringy.
We don't facilitate protests, that's for sure. We just make sure everybody knows what the laws are.
Okay, can I speak with someone about that, please?
Like, you don't know what the laws are for the protest?
Oh, I checked with bylaw office. I just want to make sure, but I was also under the impression that it is the police's duty to facilitate this type of thing.
No, it's not our duty to do that, sir.
I disagree, but it actually involves a protest against the Cornwall Police Service as well.
Okay.
So
go ahead and protest.
I will. Can I get your name and your badge number, please?
My name is Joe, and it's 217.
217. Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to advise you again. My name is Jordan Pops. I will be protesting against the Cornwall Police Service in regards to case CW180-16743, where they've refused to ensure my safety. Constable Detective Tommy McKay, Inspector Chad Maxwell, and their superior,
Okay, well,
Sean.
you can go ahead and do that, sir.
Cut me off, bitch?
Okay, thank you very much.
Fuck you.
Have a great day. Oh, it is our duty.
What's up, our show?
Alrighty, now we go home.
So anyway, yeah, that's there. So that was kind of cringy, but I did it. All right. I announced it. So our show, that was last year. That was last August when I decided to make this shit fucking real. And after multiple escalations, contact with the mayor's office, I'd been banned, blocked from the public government Cornwall Police Service, not for like foul language or anything except for my songs, but I was very polite, but apparently not. They didn't like the tone of it, so they blocked me from a public government fucking forum. That is a violation of my freedom of expression. I'm sorry. So they're playing dirty political political tactics. Fine. Let's go. So I fucking, and like, we've been under stay-at-home orders and shit since, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I announced it. They know it. And then just to make sure they fucking knew it, I got my Troll Illuminati album, which has been a project for a while. So, and this is where we're at now, basically. So I made a diss track against the cops that I've been in contact with via email, whether it's Facebook tagging, whether it's fucking, they know what the fuck is up. There's been live face escalation to a superior officer, shit like that. So I made a fucking diss track. So the first one I made is going to say fuck. Who's Staff Sergeant Chad Maxwell. Prior to getting promoted a month after my fucking escalation, just odd aside. So I'm sure he didn't want to stir up any, like, ruffle any feathers on his way up, but he fucking tried to fucking play me anyway. Fuck this motherfucker. Anyways, our escalation ended with him telling me, and I told him I was going to exploit the fuck out of this, that I'm going to have to run with it myself.
I'll ruin you, Maxwell.
Blah, blah, blah explanation of the situation.
Inspector Chad Maxwell told me to run with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell, this is me running with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell, I'm running with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell, I'ma fucking run with it. Let me preface with a little bit of history. Hit by a bitch trying to charge cops won't let me pick a Tommy first to commit obstruction, then his boss Chad during my escalation. Bitch, remember when I looked you straight in the eyes, overruling sporting within your authority? You said yes it is, but
Oh yeah, there was another visit to the cop shop, by the way, that I didn't document. Which is why I'm starting to document everything. I went to try to charge Tommy with obstruction, and the cop basically said he was going to tear up that fucking report, throw it in the garbage.
I won't be doing this. Your choice, bitch, to obstruct the course of justice. Motherfucker told me that there is no evidence. Shonelly's confession was considered an utterance. Photo after getting punched in the eyeball. Psycho bitch put me in the motherfucking hospital. You told me to complain to the OIPID. To what, give you a chance to dodge accountability? Nah, motherfucker, now you're dealing with Frosty. Expose a corrupt pig of his criminality. Inspector Chad Maxwell told me to run with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell, this is me running with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell, I'm running with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell.
This kind of pisses me off. The more we listen to this, it makes me want to protest.
You aren't trained for me. Motherfucker, please charge Shonelly.
I love that picture.
Very competent leadership of the Cornwall Community Police Service.
Okay. So here we have the first so just to, cross promote to my other content, right? So here we have the first female of color to be mayor. Okay. In a press conference for the Cornwall, Ontario lockdown shooter. The Cornwall, Ontario lockdown shooter press conference on January 18th, 2019. So I grabbed this footage, okay? So on this date, there was someone apparently walking around my city with a rifle of some sort, and they got reports of someone walking around with a rifle, and they didn't find anybody, but they put the city on lockdown, and eventually they got more reports of some shooting somewhere, and they found one pellet. One pellet. They locked down the city and they never found anybody. Interesting situation. Here was the press part, some clips from the press conference, which delivered by our beautiful, the first female of color to be mayor, as the online news articles headlines read on the day that she was claimed a winner. So anyway, here.
Members of that police service who were able to look into this matter on a very competent and diligent basis.
Good afternoon. I'm free to answer any questions you may have.
That's Inspector Chad Maxwell.
Constable Maxwell, how do we know that this was a pellet gun?
What's taken place is we've seized with the Forensic Identification Unit a pellet consistent with a pellet gun, a .177 caliber pellet.
Mm-hmm. Why is such a large swath of the city under lockdown from Niconeb to Cumberland 2nd to 9th? Why that large area?
At the time that it was reported to us, we did not have a location.
False flag
It was
training
reported,
exercise.
As the day progressed, we got further information that the individual we were searching for may have changed locations within the downtown city.
Fucking terrorists on the street.
In a situation like this, we always want to err on
Lock
side
the
of
city
caution.
down, guys.
Down the most maximal area where we think that suspect may or may not be.
Was this a person just firing off a gun in the 7th, or a pellet gun in the 7th and Amelia, or was there an intended target?
We have no information about an intended target. The initial information that there was a male walking with it on his back area. Then, as the day progressed, we received more information about a male in the area of 5th Street and Marlborough, possibly shooting a pellet gun. When we attended, we flooded that area as well, and that's where the forensic identification unit.
What's up, Change-O? I've just been going through the whole story of my sister, and somebody opened the can of worms. It was Mean Poofy. So I don't recognize that name. So I've just been going through the whole explanation, from where it started to where we're at. I guess I started with a question like, does my music explain this story? And I think it does.
Investigators located the evidence that is.
So this is the Inspector Chad Maxwell. I'm running with it video.
Learned it was a pellet gun.
I don't have the exact time frame with me, but it was later on in the day. The investigation, that information came in shortly before lunch hour. However, we were only able to locate and confirm. I mean, we're talking about a projectile that is approximately the size of maybe the 10th of a dime.
Could you please explain how it was determined that school buses should be canceled?
That was a decision that was made in collaboration with the 4 school boards.
But why? Some people felt that it was just causing parents to crowd outside the schools, and that if this had been an actual armed person, that was putting them in danger.
If there's been an actual armed person.
Was, we were speaking to the school boards as this incident progressed. In the later afternoon, obviously the situation de-escalated based on the seizure of the projectile that we received. But I can't say that at each...
Based on the seizure of the projectile that we received. They found a pellet on the street. Probably in the grass somewhere. On the seizure, based on the seizure of the pellet we received.
The local schools, we did have police officers posted, and I make no apology for the fact that we are on the side of caution when dealing with all the students at our local schools. Our paramount, it's paramount to us.
Scripted.
To ensure that this community is safe, ensure that our children are safe, and we've taken every necessary step that we could today to ensure that.
Cliche.
Round these here parts, pickers ain't the highest quality. Lock down your whole town for a motherfucking BB shooter on the loose with a motherfucking pellet gun. Oh my god, didn't hurt anyone. Now that's a situation where you have no evidence. You made the call to terrorize a parents. It's obvious to me you lack competency. Need a dictionary to learn what evidence means. Now what if Shauna Lee showed up with bruises like me? You locked me up so quick in the fucking penitentiary. Maybe let her off as a courtesy to another government employee. Unwritten immunity no matter how bad you be.
So, So here we have, I'm getting a little heavy here on this shit. So here we have, another government employee, my sister works for this agency. I've been tagging them in all my posts on Facebook as well. Okay, just so everybody knows. And being that this is actually a violation of her public fucking service contract, this type of assault and the defamation of character, the whole fucking shit. Yeah, you're goddamn right. I'm going to put her fucking office number in a public government office. That's where you work, bitch. You serve the people, bitch. You can't be assaulting them, cunt.
Whole fucking system of corruption to me, but you didn't plan for me, bitch. I'm a motherfucking top tier snitch and this is Illuminati. Just do your job properly.
TIA.
You wanna play, bitch? I'm MC motherfucking Frosty, Ruin Life Crew. I'm coming for your motherfucking badge, bitch. This is Illuminati. Inspector Chad Maxwell told me to run with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell, this is me running with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell, I'm running with it. Inspector Chad Maxwell, I'ma fucking run with it. You aren't trained for me.
Remember that, those fierce eyes. Okay, so So that was the one for him. Okay. Then I made another one for Tommy. Oh, I made another one for Tommy. These are all. That one wasn't done on stream. That one wasn't made on stream. I think the vocals were done on stream, but not the production. And then we have another one for Tommy. So Tommy McKay. So I'm putting all their names in the song titles for algorithmic purposes. I leave their legacy. Tommy McKay. The trolls are calling.
Tommy, I'm surprised you haven't called me. Been chopping your comp ass up like it's salami. Cock meat on the beat. This is raw beef. Pussy bitch, little dinky, stinky like a pig queen.
Wait.
Cause me grief, stress relief. I be smoking pork, but rolled up like a fucking fat spleef. Failed to service me, making you a tax thief. Civil servant can't come until you debrief. So listen here, grab your fucking handkerchief. Pay attention to my motherfucking motif. Exposing y'all right up to your fucking chief. Jack and Coke off duty, I'm in disbelief. Soon you'll be the goof, just a dude moving booty lube, ass to mouth, sucking nuts like they be juju bees. Big
no idea.
Feel lover now, you gotta hover. Hurts when you sit, when you take a fucking shit. Gay Tommy McKay, the trolls are calling. Tommy McKay, the trolls are calling. Booze cruising, killing humans back in 07. Sent a dude to heaven. Pascal's Tercel should have sent you to hell.
Oh, interesting situation here. Vehicle collision killed. So this is, yeah, 2007. Interesting. A two-vehicle collision in South Glengarry near Ottawa has claimed the life of one person and injured two others. 33-year-old Pascal St. Louis lost control of his 1996 Toyota Tercel Saturday night. Interesting. I wonder how you show that. Anyway. Okay. So police say St. Louis' vehicle crossed into a northbound lane, really, causing a head-on collision with a 1999 Chrysler Intrepid. St. Louis from Alexandria, Ontario, was pronounced dead at the scene. The other driver, 34-year-old Tommy McKay of Cornwall, and a male passenger were taken to hospital with minor injuries. Police are looking into whether or not the victims were wearing seatbelts. Police say charges in the crash are unlikely. Interesting.
Would've never met ya, wouldn't have to check ya. I ruin and I wreck ya, my system might deck ya. When you finally arrest her, might arm herself like Chester. No one will recollect her from the government.
I might ruin lives, but I can't say I've ever ended one.
Sector ain't never gonna forget ya. Room like fool, never let ya. Bitch.
What's up, Hugh Burrito?
Tommy McKay, the trolls are calling. Tommy McKay, the trolls are calling. Tommy, did you burn your house down? You look like a drinker of that bottom shelf.
This fellow has a real bad string of luck. For someone who's in charge of like protecting the public and all that bullshit with the cops. This guy's had a real bad string of luck. Somebody died at the basically it takes two to tango, right? So died at his wheel of a car. Oh, Cornwall area family rising from the ashes of fire that took their home. This is from the Seaway News. A Cornwall area family that lost everything in a tragic fire last week is gaining strength through the support of their adoptive brethren. I heard this was a barbecue fire, I'm just going to say. I heard from one of my posts on this, somebody commented and so not confirmed, but allegedly a barbecue fire. Tommy and Franz McKay have been bowled over by the support of the Cornwall Community Police Service. Tommy has been an officer with the force for a number of years, and his colleagues are hosting a barbecue to benefit the family Friday. It's overwhelming, the response, said Tommy. Cornwall as a community historically has always come together. The response at the police station has been unbelievable. As a young man, I held down 3 jobs at one time to support my wife and kids. This is humbling. I have no problems asking for my wife and kids. I have a hard time more for myself. Last Friday, fire ripped through the family's Glen Walter home, reducing much of it to cinders. The house and its contents have been completely lost. So what? Don't know how to put out a fire? Okay. The McKays, including children Austin, Caitlin, and Evan, and granddaughter Abigail. Now, I want you to remember Evan, the name Evan for a moment here. Just keep that name in your heads for a moment. Our current, and this was 2016. So this was 2 years prior to encountering me. So they're currently staying in a 2-bedroom apartment while they await word on renting another home. Tommy said it's unclear whether they will have concrete plans set for a future home. Everything is gone, he said. We don't have confirmation on what is going to happen yet. Indications are the home will be demolished. Cha-ching! And they will assess the foundation and go from there. It could take as long as a year to have a home completely rebuilt on the property. The benefit barbecue will take place Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Cornwall Police Station. Burgers and refreshments will be served on a donation basis, with proceeds going directly to the family. Oh, that's a bad string of... I think that people in law enforcement know how to work the system. My house in St. Andrews West was actually purchased when, well, like I didn't live there, but after a while, but my parents sold the house eventually, and the people next door bought it, and there were some problems with the house. I can confirm that. Septic system, there's whatever. Septic system was bad, and anyway, within a year of my parents selling the house, that place burned down, and the people who bought it, one of them was a city employee. Living in the country. I'll just say that as well. So we have an officer involved in a collision where no charges are likely to be laid. They must not be. I would love to get a freedom of information request on that fucking case and just see if a breathalyzer was given to him, because I've heard allegedly that he likes his drink. And I've alluded to that in a couple songs. And yeah, so I'll just continue playing this song. I would not feel safe around this person.
Self liquor, not much of a thinker. My D is 10 times thicker. If we're pussies, you'd be pinker. I'll put 2 fingers in ya. My thumb in your stinker. On the bait, you're the sinker. On the method, you're the drinker.
What's up, Marty McFarty?
I smoke rocks, you shoot blocks. I'm Jordan Pops, aka MC Frosty, Ricky motherfucking Dinkle. Tommy McKay, the trolls are calling. Tommy McKay, the trolls are calling. Tommy McKay, the trolls are calling. Tommy McKay, the trolls are calling.
6 solo though. Okay. Oh, don't play it. Shit. So, now, so those are two songs from Trolluminati. So, now I have tagged, along with many other people, in the many of posts that lie under the hashtag CW180167443, which is the case file. I have a plethora of posts on Facebook under that hashtag. If anyone wants a fucking full detail, I'm very accurate with my shit. So I tagged the personal account of our deputy chief, Shauna Spowert, multiple times. She needs to approve it in order for her names to show. So it's kind of weird when I'm tagging a whole bunch of other people and her name is the only one that isn't clickable. Okay, that means that you denied the request to be tagged in my post. And that's how social media works. No, that's along with tagging the police force and like all kinds of stuff. Like I'm milking it and making sure that there's no question, because they love to use their social media. They love to post. Wanted photos, and they love to post fucking innocent until proven guilty. Though remember that's the law. But they love to post, surveillance videos of fucking shit and get the community all fucking riled up through their posts. But they deny me from posting on that shit because of the tone in writing. They said because of the tone of my posts violates their community policy. It doesn't violate Facebook's policy though, and that overrules yours. If you're violating the rights of the citizens because you're government, they're supposed to be protecting them. But anyway, so I made a diss track and a video. Oh shit, I can't play this one because this will get my shit blocked. I don't know why or something. Wait, maybe I can play it. I've done enough copyright shit. If fuck it, it's my own song anyway. Maybe it'll override. So this one I went for like an alternative, like, I don't know. I think I started wanting to try and make a bluegrass song or something, but it turned into like this alternative folk song or something.
Deputy Chief Shauna Spowert, why you ignore my tag?
Did everything on live stream.
Why you ignore my tag?
Song and video, one stream I think, or maybe two streams, so I'm not sure.
Officer, not sure you're him or her. 173K yearly pay. Dang girl, you secure in the bag. Do your job, don't be a drag. Same name as my sister. Do I dress you miss or mister? Just in case you were ne'er aware. Chad and Tommy treating me.
See, I have to assume that people who see this are seeing it for the first time, so I do have to repeat things throughout all the imagery and brainwashing and all that. Oh, I learned how to dance on that stream too. That was an accomplishment. KCW180167443. Just in case you haven't heard it 1,000 times I said it before.
Why you ignore my tags? Two-step.
Oh, okay, whoa. What the hell was that? So this is from June 22nd. What the hell was I on here? By the way, excellent timing, people of Earth. bringing mass attention to police. Oh yeah, bringing mass attention to police corruption exactly before I initiate. It has all been market tests so far. My own mass publicity campaigns intended to bring awareness to the local corruption I've experienced, including documented attempts to silence me and ignoring my multiple attempts to steer this situation in the direction of the proper course of justice. Am I right? And to bring forth accountability in case CW180167743. Still no charges laid against my federal government Canadian tagged Canadian Food Inspection Agency employed sister for the November 2018 violent assault against me with a weapon while trespassing, causing still persistent physical damage, which she admitted to, while providing authorities with a completely false defense with zero evidence to substantiate her statement. Good game, though. As I've attempted to seek resolutions with each of these people, they will all be held publicly and legally accountable. Tagged Cornwall Police Service Investigating Officer Tommy McKay, his superior Chad Maxwell, Cornwall Police Association, Deputy Chief Shauna Spowert, etc. The City of Cornwall, Mayor and CEO Bernadette Clement and her responding office. Did you believe I would let this go? Trolluminati Ruin Life crew, bitch.
Two-step line dance for all of y'all. Yeehaw for Canada. Deputy Chief Shauna Spowert. Why you ignore my
whoa. What does that say? They seem pretty picky and choosy about if, when, who may or may not respond to me, or if they'll even see my email. This is from December 18, 2019. This one is jam-packed with everything they could possibly need to make the case. Oh, yeah. The reason I was showing these posts, guys, is because this is where I tagged her. Sorry. Do you see how she's not tagged down here? I tagged her there. I can show it. Oops. Oh, yeah. So I tagged her in this post, too. Good game. Blah, blah, blah.
Two-step line dance for all of y'all. Yeehaw for Canada. I know you see my notification.
Oh, okay. So here we have a new entry into the script. This is not really a new entry. He's an original complicit actor in this fucking mass conspiracy against MC Frosty, to put it stoically. So this is the day after Tommy McKay came and visited me. I sent a big long email after he told me they weren't charging me. I sent a big long email, blah, 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 interactions. I've included all those emails in other videos. This is Tommy McKay's response. And I was very explicit in my fucking shit. Thank you for your email. As much as I appreciate your position in this matter, I have concluded my investigation regarding the alleged assault. I am satisfied with the information I've received and such will not be pursuing any criminal charges. By the way, he's supposed to show that. He is supposed to show that to the Crown, okay? And he told me he would, and he didn't. I've discussed this incident with my supervisor, Sergeant McLean. This is Sergeant McLean. He's the officer I said fuck you to in the Santa Claus outfit when I was walking by with Pope Michelangelo that day when I was streaming in those costumes. So I've discussed this incident with my supervisor, Sergeant McLean, who is available today and tomorrow at the police station should you wish to discuss it further. Thanks again, Constable Tommy McKay. So that was exactly when I asked my mom if she would, my dying mom, if she would prefer that I don't pursue this obviously stressful situation, which would have been increasingly stressful for her. This was December of 2018. She passed away in May of 2019. I dropped it temporarily, it seems, because she ended up passing away, and I reinitiated, and that's in May is when I escalated to then supervisor of Tommy McKay, who is Chad Maxwell, which is why I went to Chad and not this guy. This fucking guy.
Y'all have
So,
ulterior motives.
the reason I'm implicating him is because Tommy implicated him. I didn't implicate him. So if you know what the fuck is going on, and you read the email that I had sent before this, which was fucking insane, okay? I went through everything. He told me, rebutted everything, told him exactly what was going on. Even was like, maybe you can just get her to fucking confess, and you know what I mean. I won't pursue charges, but I need that false accusation away from Children's Aid. I need to be her to admit to that, but she's not going to, obviously. So we play.
Y'all have ulterior motivation. Can't take no more discrimination.
That is, yeah. In the background is the city hall. By the way, I'm dancing on City Hall. Okay. Oh, I probably look like a madman. Oh yeah, I'm riding a horse. Yeah. If you look closely, the one in the top left is like Angry Frosty. This one's like, I don't know what that one is. Anyway, there's another tagging thing here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is from, okay, this is where the office of the mayor responded to me, tagged Shauna Spowert and the Cornwall Community Police Service Board, which Bernadette fucking sits on, and some other people. Good afternoon, Mr. Pops. Thank you for your email to Mayor Clemma and for bringing your concerns to her attention. Mayor Clemma has asked that I direct you to the Office of Independent Police Review Director, OIPRD. I've mentioned them a few times. Very low success rate when contacting them. I do things my way. In order to pursue your allegations toward the Cornwall Police Service, this can be done via the following link. I couldn't find the way to do it but via that link, by the way. And there's a 6-month limit on complaints to them. So just that puts me at a disadvantage. Another option is to bring your concerns to the attention of the Cornwall Police Services Board, which you seem to have done for me. This can be done by email via the board secretary, Carmen Cousineau, whom I've CC'd on the email. She can be reached via email at this. With respect to being blocked from the Cornwall Police Board Facebook page, it is my understanding that you continue to have access to all the information that is posted on this Facebook page. However, you are no longer able to make personal comments due to the tone of the videos and comments you have made in the past, which are completely truthful, by the way. The Cornwall Police Board does have a paragraph on its Facebook page that states the following, and it's bullshit. That's them admitting to silencing me.
Step line dance for all of y'all. Yeehaw for Canada. Chief Shauna Spowert. Why you ignore my tags?
Yeah, I responded.
Dance for all of y'all.
Damn fucking straight I did. Also to Shauna Spowert. Ooh, silence. Stamped City Hall with my sigil. All right. So then we move on to the chief, who's ultimately responsible for his police force. And yeah, we'll go with this one.
Can I get your name and your badge number, please?
My name is Joe, and it's 217. We don't facilitate protests, that's for sure. We just make sure everybody knows what the laws are. You don't know what the laws are. You don't know what the laws are. You don't know what the laws are.
Oh, I know what the law. So.
You don't know what the law.
So you remember that? You remember the protest, the cringy protest announcement? Let's replay that. I sampled that cop who I talked to.
Can I get your name and your badge number, please?
My name is Joe, and it's 217. We don't facilitate protests, that's for sure. We just make sure everybody knows what the laws are. You don't know what the laws are. You don't know what the laws are.
I know what the fucking laws are.
You don't know what the laws are. You don't know what the laws are. No, it's not our duty to do that, sir.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
Go ahead and protest.
I'm so polite.
Go ahead and do that, sir. It's your right.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day.
Chief Danny Aikman, you're a bitch. I'ma say it again, I'm a top tier snitch. Fuck you and your whole pivot clique. Your time now, suck a Frosty dick. No complaint to the YPD. Y'all motherfuckers don't deal with me. I'ma do what I do and make you comply. Corrupt police force riding in lies. Shouldn't have to put up a fight to make motherfuckers uphold my rights. Musical cultural warfare.
Those are corrupt cops.
It actually involves a protest.
Those flashes, there were ongoing cases with corrupt cops.
Okay, so I just want
One of them has already been fired, I believe.
I will be protesting against the Cornwall Police Service in regards to case CW180.
Oh, we gotta bring you gotta bring it out whenever I can.
Inspector Chad
Cursed.
Roll call. Cursed. Bitch, let's room my crew gon' make you wish that you had simply charged that bitch my crotch up in your vaginal. Leaving your legs you back at a time. Google your name and find my rhymes. Fact check, track to find the truth. Cornwall corruption ain't nothing new. Grab some bad pigs under you. If you got the back to make you bad too, and that motherfucker's a white come for y'all. First Frosty, find a seesaw, lay ball. Danny Aikman, you're a bitch. Dave McClain,
Sergeant McClain.
Chad Maxwell, you're my bitch. Tommy McKay, you're my big fucking bitch.
It's your right. It's your right. It's your right.
Oh, I just highlighted the different ways they've been violating me.
It's your right. It's your right. It's your right. It's your right. It's your right.
You have corrupt pigs under you. Bunch of bad cops.
Oh, emails. There it is. This is the whole email to Tommy regarding the case.
Peaceful protest is what I do. Fuck your whole force and fuck you too.
CW180-16743. CW180-16743.
You can slow the video down if you want to read that.
CW180-16743. CW180-16743.
No, it's not our duty to do that, sir. No, it's not our duty to do that, sir. No, it's not our duty to do that. Not our duty to do that, sir.
Danny Aikman, you're a bitch. Dave McClain, you're a bitch. Chad Maxwell, you're my bitch. Tommy McKay, you're my big fucking bitch. Tommy McKay, you're my big fucking bitch. Tommy McKay, you're my big fucking bitch.
You know, like, why would you let someone...
Have a great day.
Just gonna say, if those people at that party were black, highly doubt he would be letting... There's like 800 black people in my city or something. I highly doubt he would be letting a black person wear his vest. I challenge, you know what I mean, unless he's done it since to cover his ass. I doubt there's a photo of him out there giving any black people or any native people his fucking vest under any circumstances. So I'd like to ask them if I can wear their vest next time I see them. It's only fair. Okay, so where do we go from here? So after this one, so that's Trolluminati. Those songs Trolluminati. I also did a diss track on the fire chief. That's unrelated to my personal issues. So now the curse of Tommy McKay. Sucks when your kid gets charged, bud. This is another very simple evil track.
Hey there, Tommy.
Oh. I asked you to keep the name Evan in mind earlier from the previous article that the Seaway News published. I just want to make sure you know the law. Innocent until proven guilty. The song is called Tommy McKay Raised a Pedophile.
How you doing today, bro? How you feeling?
And your family.
Do you feel me? Tommy McKay raised a pedophile.
Just to read this for you. So this is recent now. So the script keeps developing, guys. So, Daily News is available for February 2nd, 2021. This is from the Cornwall Police Service page. Okay, just letting you know. Assault caused bodily harm, sexual assault, sexual interference, invitation to sexual touching, and cruelty to animals. Cornwall, Ontario, Evan McKay, 22 of Cornwall, was arrested on February 1st, 2021 and charged with the following: 1 count of assault, 5 counts of sexual assault, 2 counts of assault causing bodily harm, choking, 1 count of forcible confinement, 4 counts of sexual interference, 2 counts of invitation to sexual touching, 1 count of cruelty to animals. So, it is alleged between September 2020. When did I curse him again? September 2020 and December 2020, the man sexually assaulted persons known to him. It is also alleged during this time the man displayed cruel behavior towards his dog. Police were contacted and an investigation ensued by the Sexual Assault Child Abuse Unit. Sexual Assault Child Abuse Unit. Oh, that's because invitation to sexual touching? It's just an invitation, perhaps, or not. That only applies to minors. You're allowed to invite adults to sexually touch you. You cannot invite children. So, the definition of a pedophile is someone who's sexually attracted to kids, children. By all legal definitions, someone under the age of 16 is a child. And that's what actually fucking would lead to. Now, who knows what these other charges were, but that is on a kid. So, my opinion is that Tommy McKay's son is probably into young chicks. That's my guess. Aggressively so. And so whether he committed those crimes or not, I've also seen a Facebook post where the guy's like, I can't have underage people at my apartment anymore, blah, blah, blah. So you fucking fucked up, guy. Oh, and it's shameful. Shameful. To have your... I'm going to look in the camera for this one. It's shameful, Tommy, to have your offspring, your blood, your genes, your genetics, your fucking morals in raising your fucking kids turn out to be a fucking monster. You piece of shit. You piece of fucking shit. And you want to fuck with Frosty too, bud? Oh, no.
Tommy McKay raised a pedophile. Tommy McKay raised a pedophile. Tommy McKay raised
Crowdfather.
a pedophile. Tommy McKay raised a pedophile. Constable Tommy McKay raised a pedophile. A Cornwall Police Service officer raised a pedophile. Cornwall, Ontario has a problem with pedophiles. Project True. Tommy McKay
result of being raised by Tommy McKay, it says right there, sorry.
Sucks to be you and your family too. Sure sucks to be you. Sucks to be you and your family too. Sucks to be you. Tommy McKay raised a pedophile. Tommy McKay raised a pedophile. Tommy McKay raised a pedophile.
Sucks to be you.
Tommy McKay raised a pedophile.
And your family too.
Tommy McKay raised a pedophile. Constable Tommy McKay raised a pedophile. A Cornwall police service officer raised a pedophile. Cornwall, Ontario has a problem with pedophiles. Project Truth.